Because the building was being built by our members, we would go down as families, and while the olders would be working, the youngers would be playing, which is typical of any family and of any ward.
Because previous to this, we were going all over the place, wherever we could, to have our meetings.
All the laborers that were the members. There were no contractors coming in.
I would see a lot of people here pounding and nailing and trying to build this chapel.
I see in my mind's eye how the chapel was when it started, when they were laying the foundation. I saw the chapel when they started to put up the walls.
Inspiring, actually, inspiring to see them work so hard.
Whatever little things they could find us to do, they will have us do.
I remember picking up rubbish. That was my job. And all the young people, that's what we did. We picked up rubbish.
We did get involved with preparations of whatever was needed to do our food sales, which would bring in the income to help with our building budget.
There were a lot of fundraisers to help pay for this chapel, pay the assessment for the chapel.
We would be selling Lau Lau and Brother Tony Piper, who would be the leader on this, how to separate the stem from the leaf, how to clean the leaves, how to fill the leaf with the foods, or as they would say, the goodies, the food that would be placed in the leaf.
And then when we finally finished and finally dedicated, that was really an accomplishment, I think, for the members of the ward, especially our old timers who are not here.
Because each of them had a special gift that made us a whole.
That when you look at this chapel, you look at the walls, but feel the people who did it. People walk in this chapel, you can feel the love of those who were there.
I wouldn't have thought to myself to remember, just on my own. I go and say, oh, I'm going to remember this so that 60 years down the road I can talk about it. Never in my mind.
It was made by the hands of our own Hawaiian saints, so they feel a sense of kuleana, or responsibility, to make sure that this place is taken care of and that there is always aloha that abides. You feel a sense of aloha when you come into this place, and even though it's a small area, not too much parking space, but there's a lot of aloha that abides here.
An example of this kind of faithfulness is something that we all need to hear, and to see like so many people come together and to sacrifice all of their resources, their time. The people behind the building are what make it so special.
The building was actually built by its members. That is awesome.
We were the beneficiaries of what they did, and we are reaping the benefits right now.
I think sometimes people feel that we are looking at it just at Auwaiolimu Chapel. And I would say this to you, that that's not true. This chapel, yes, was built by sacrifice, but its influence is around the world. And that's why it's really important. There are people who lived here for many years and left. Their lives projected the things that they gained from here. So it's just not us. It's what the Lord has allowed us to gain from this chapel and what we did.
The quality of the sacrifice, it's what's more important than just a sacrifice. What are you really giving of yourself to bless someone else's life?
I'm so thankful for our Savior. He's blessed me and my family with so many blessings and protection.
You don't have to be a part of everything. You don't have to do it. You just come and enjoy and feel the Spirit. And people care.